Presenting our officials for this match. The first referee, Mr. Mark Santos, National Referee. Second referee, Ms. Joy De Imos, ABC International Referee. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our PLDT high-speed hitters. Let's begin with jersey number 3, Mika Irene Reyes. At number 5, Erica May Santos. Wearing jersey number 7, guest player from Russia, Elena Samoilenko. At number 9, Kim Fajardo. Wearing jersey number 10, Mary Joy Baron. And number 17, Fiola May Ceballos. Starting libero is their team captain, number 8, Kathleen Faith Arado. Head coach, Mr. Rald Benson Ricafort. Presenting our CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. Team captain, wear jersey number 7, Madeleine Renea Madayag. At number 1, Maria Lina Isabel Molde. Wearing jersey number 6, Aliona Denise Manabad. At number 8, Micah Angela Ortiz. Number 9, Marion Angelique Alba. And number 15, Honey Royce Tubino. Starting libero is number 16, Tony Rose Once. And sitting in as head coach, Mr. Ejet Mabayad. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. Match number 47.
We are at the Little Oil Eco Oil Center as you look at the starting 5 of Coach Rald Ricafort. It's the same 6 he used in that 5-set loss against the Angels. There were 2 players in double digits in that game, Santos and Samoilenko. In the meantime, a little adjustment here by interim head coach Ejet Mabayad, as Zoe Paki will not be in the starting lineup along with Dina Wong. So Isa Molde will be in the starting lineup along with Royce Tubino. Let's see if this adjustment can work wonders for them here in the opening set. And they're coming off a 3-set loss against their sister team, the Cool Smashers. Jamie?
Right, Eric. We can see that Mars Alba will be running the offense, filling in the shoes of Dina Wong in this match. Very crucial match. They're in a must-win situation.
I mean, all of the fans, social media, people on Twitter, or X, as they call it now, as you see that hit by Tubino going out. So many talking about this game, how important this is, because number 1, so many fans for the Flying Titans, and then the Farm Fresh Foxies as well. So many fans, a lot of people hoping they make it to the top 8.
Well, the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans are in unfamiliar territory. I did mention this against their game against the Creamline Cool Smashers, but for PLDT, we have noticed the improvement and consistency all throughout this conference. Lena doing wonders for her squad. This is the 2nd year she's with the PLDT high-speed hitters, and you know that the connection, the chemistry cannot be questioned this conference.
That's right. Royce Tubino coming off a 6-point performance. First point of the game, by the way, scored by Santiago Manaba, followed up by Micah Ortiz. So it's a 2-0 start in favor of the Flying Titans.
Micah Ortiz, one of the veterans of the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, being aggressive at that net from that overpass.
I mean, I'm sure fans at home are getting goosebumps each and every point. Oh, what a nice delivery right there by Fajardo to Baron. We've seen that so many times over in the UAAP.
Well, Kaf and Majoy have that tandem ever since, and Kaf, her system, she always activates the middle blockers, fooling the blocking of her opponent.
Alba. Michael Ortiz with back-to-back points.
Taking risks early on, maximizing the middle blockers with this beautiful 8-quick attack. Simple plays, sometimes the simple plays are the ones that win matches.
Samoilenko with a nice pass. She gets it back and drills that one in. Let's go courtside and check in how Kyla Castillo is doing. Kyla?
Thank you so much, Eric. Now, big day for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans and Tintin Santiago Manabad says, ayaw pa naming umuwi. Kaya naman ngayong araw, all out raw ang ipapakita nila. No more holding back. Lahat ng natutunan, lahat ng nasakripisyo throughout this conference, ibubuhos na ngayon. It's been a roller coaster ride for the Flying Titans. Lots of ups and downs, but what kept the team's morale intact are tireless reminders and positive affirmations from one another. Sabi ni Din, bilang karamihan sa Choco Mucho ay mga veterano na shared ang leadership, shared rin ang responsibilidad, iangat ang team. All out ang saya at volleyball action dito sa PVL. Download the Pilipinas Live app now for only 149 pesos per month. Now back to the panel.
All right, thank you, Kyla. And yep, aside from Mars Alba, who's just in her second conference, everybody in the lineup of Coach Mabaya is a veteran already.
Yep, Mama D did mention that the leadership role should be shared. It should not just be placed on just one player. You can see the veterans on the court and in the bench. They are shared roles here, being leaders.
Net touch there against Fiola Ceballos. So, the Flying Titans up by 2. The all-Filipino lineup is so far doing good. For the Flying Titans, Tang Ponce keeping it alive. Manabat hits and catches the line.
Mars Alba maximizing Mama D, whether she's in the front row or back row, Mama D will deliver. Got to take a look at this powerful swing in between Lena and Kath.
Best game so far this conference for Manabat, 17 points. That was against our former team, the crossovers. There's a block
well read by
Isa
Molde.
Molde.
The set a bit too tight from Kath, forcing Erica with that tip.
Service, Manabat.
Molde, very active defensively. She also had a block in their last game. Part of her, actually the only point she scored was a monster block. And a nice hit coming from Maddie Madayag, her first point of the game. And that's a 5-point cushion, a very comfortable one for the Flying Titans against the high-speed hitters here in the opening set. Excellent start here for the Flying Titans. Then they couldn't have wished for a better kickoff in a must-win situation against Kim Fajardo and the high-speed hitters.
Strong start for the Flying Titans. Mars Alba activating the right pin, activating Maddie Madayag, spreading out the load for the offense.
But it is Manabat leading the way with 3 points for the Flying Titans. She has 3 of the 8 points of the team. Nice dig as well. Alba to Molde. Blocked by Majoy Baron.
Turned back.
Get the side out for the high-speed hitters.
Do keep in mind that with Baron is in the front row, she will have that block, that press. Perfect unison on that block. Much better organization on that block coming from the PLDT high-speed hitters.
Not a good pass there, but great transition by Alba on the second touch.
She had nowhere to go. She could have set Mama D from the back row, but she made the split second decision going for that 1-2 play. And the 1-2 play was also a bit high. PLDT could have gotten that one.
Former season 78 Rookie of the Year, Isa Molde. Samuelenko with a great pass. That was a hit by Mika Reyes. An overpass coming from Fajardo. You don't see that very often.
Alba
And then again,
scores again.
a little swagger from Mars Alba, and she knocks in her second point of the game.
You know, I gotta give credit to the gutsy plays coming from Mars Alba with a lot of confidence. You don't see a lot of setters doing that and also scoring at the same time.
Although she is getting a lot of flack from some of the Cool Smashers fans after she did that against
In the third
Pons,
set,
right?
yep.
Here's a early timeout. We'll listen in.
Anticipate nyo na yung running, pero yung harap muna talaga. Diba, setter. Tapos yung kay Royce, establish nyo lang, hindi nyo kailangan sobrang magigilan.
Tinataas yung set sa kanya, pinipilit na itaas. So mga kapwesto na nagka-press lang.
Ready naman yung block, yung drop eh.
Pwede kami.
Gigil-gigil na talaga. Go, go, go. Tawag na lang.
And let's go! PLDT!
Now, if you guys overheard what Kath said in the timeout, Mars is forcing the sets to be much higher, and that is what I noticed coming from that left pin. Mars Alba is setting the open.
Here's Miko Halili, head of sports and content for Signal TV.
Mars Alba is forcing that open set to be much higher, so the blocking of PLDT needs to be a bit adjusted.
Serving for CHOCO MUCHO.
Well, let's see if they can make the necessary ones as Molde gives up a free point. So a little help to get some momentum here for Erika Santos and the high-speed hitters.
Erika Santos.
Mika Reyes coming off an 8-point performance in the last game. Ooh,
Ball is out.
a really slow start here for the high-speed hitters.
Right. Back-to-back errors from both squads, 2 missed serves.
This is the team that lost in 5 against the Angels, but won prior to that 3 sets against the Thunderbells. Solid 5-2 win-loss record. And they're coming into their final game of the preliminaries. Another miss hit, so back-to-back errors, Jamie, for the high-speed hitters.
It's a lack of wrist action on that back quick coming from Mika Reyes.
And that's all Coach
Shake his head,
Rodrigo
yep.
Ford can do. Shake your head. Because after the timeout, he has not seen anything positive. Alba with a block against Ceballos. Ceballos doesn't like it, underhand pass. Alba running attack for Ortiz. Alado to Ceballos, punches it through. Great floor defense coming from the Flying Titans. The up, that's over. Oh, one-handed joust, won by Alba. She is off to a really good start. 3 points for Mars Alba in the game.
Game face on, says Mars Alba. I mean, the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans are in a must-win situation.
PLDT net.
For Alba, this is now her second best scoring game. We do have a challenge. But Alba really powering her team, not just running the offense, but also scoring for the Flying Titans. And meanwhile, Samoilenko and company, Jamie, yes?
The offense of Mars Alba, she's activating the middle blockers, setting Mama D, Royce Sabino. It's not too predictable, and that's why the blocking of PLDT, they're having a difficult time because usually the offense is leaned towards Honey Royce and Mama D.
All right, so,
So,
scratch
yep.
that first, Jamie, because that's not going to be the 3rd point for Mars Alba. She touched the net. So that's a fault. Good challenge.
Good eye.
By
Good
Rodrigo
eye,
Fort.
yep.
Arnold Danyog, Manolo Ripuya.
The challenge is
Assistant
successful.
coaches
Point and serve.
for the high-speed hitters right now in a bit of a hole here, down by 6. Alba sets it. Royce Tubino picked up by Ceballos. Samoilenko attacking, yes, setting it outside.
Ball is out.
Right now, the
18,
high-speed
6.
hitters are in a free fall as we check back in with Kyla Castillo.
Rick and Jamie, you may be wondering, where is Zoe
Mars
Faki?
out.
Well, she's
Serving.
actually feeling under the weather due to colds. Nevertheless, she said, and I quote, "I know my team can win this. We put a lot of effort and hard work. I trust that we can pull this off today." Back to you guys.
All right, thanks for the report, Kyla, because I'm sure the fans, there she is, right beside Cici Rondina and Jem Ferrer. Fans are wondering, where is our reinforcement? Well, Zoe Faki on the bench with the mask on.
CHOCO MUCHO going all Filipino today.
Yeah. And the rest of the way, too, not just like right now. The save is no good. Wow. Right now, Flying Titans running roughshod over the high-speed hitters here in the opening set.
Mars Alba going for that quick attack on Micah Ortiz. This is a good strategy that is winning so far in their favor.
Royce Tubino, 6 points in the last game. Samoilenko finally nails one in. That's a really steep shot.
And that is her second point so far, second attack.
That is the spike of the set, brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan. First, or second point for Samoilenko, but she's got an error already. That's going to be a lift, clearly.
Air ball. Called on Samoilenko.
Lena not liking that call. Slow start so far for PLDT.
Yeah. There's interim head coach Ejet Mabayad, because Coach Dante Alinsunurin, one of the trainers, part of the national team, right now in Indonesia for the second leg of the CV League. Finally a side out by the high-speed hitters.
Substitution. PLDT.
Coach Roderick Fort will sub out Ceballos
Bedonia in.
and Kisha Bedonia
Guest player.
checks in for the first time today. Nice looking serve from Samoilenko. Alba to Manabat. Popped up by Samoilenko.
Oh, good set.
Santos. Ponce again with a dig. Manabat again. And this one is outside. She's saying there's a check ball. Mark Santos, the first referee, says there isn't any. So naturally, we'll have a challenge.
It's a block touch challenge on the attack of Mama D.
I love how you're sticking with the Mama D.
Yep, did it on Mama D.
From the start to finish.
You know, we were talking about her earlier. Oh, there's a
green card.
green card. Honesty is the best policy.
They held out up until the final second, and then all right, they're not giving up the challenge. Let me just get a green card then, says Bedonia. There's Sheena Kuwanko rooting for the Flying Titans, along with probably a million others. Here at the venue, as you look at national team player, Alas Pilipinas player CC Rondina, and I'm sure the fans know that any of the players of Alas Pilipinas will not be available for this conference and the Invitational as well. That's coming up. Molde, as we return to the action, 69 in favor of the Flying Titans. Ponce pops it up. Alba to Manabat, very active today. Arado with great defense from the back row. Bedonia, first long rally. Molde, tip. There's Fajardo for coverage. Good little push there coming from Santos. Molde running attack. There's a block by Majoy Baron. Molde standing spike. Basically a free ball for the high-speed hitters.
Nice
Back
set.
row.
Good set.
Manabat pops it up. 1-2 play coming from Alba. Arado sets it. They go to Santos again. Wow. This is going on and on. Molde blocked, and that is the end of it, says Majoy Baron.
Lisa Molde doing the heavy lifting in this sequence. But kudos to the blocking of PLDT. Yet again, Majoy Baron. Perfect press, perfect timing on that block.
3 points for Baron. 2 of those 3 points are monster blocks.
Good serve.
Great pass. Battle at the net, this time the taller player. Mika Reyes winning against Alba. Samoilenko passes. Fajardo. That was too close to the net for Santos, who tips it into the antenna.
Right idea, trying to tip above the block of CHOCO MUCHO. Unfortunately, hitting the antenna.
So Coach Roderick Afort right now, 1 step forward, 1 step back.
Yes.
Now,
Slow start.
Very.
Not their usual.
Yeah. This is the biggest lead for the Flying Titans. Molde serving. Samoilenko has been passing very well from the back row. There's a hit by Santos. Didn't hit the blockers. Santos looking for a block touch, and she's looking at the coaching staff, and the staff says, nope, we're not going to challenge that one.
It's not the usual output we're seeing so far from PLDT. Normally they have strong starts, but the offense is having a difficult time. Too many attacking errors in this first set.
I mean, just to stress the point, Bedonia hitting. Santos has 1 point, but 3 errors. A nice hit by Madayag. Continues to pile up the offensive numbers here in the opening set.
Gotta give credit to Mars Alba. Good strategy of activating Mari Madayag. Mika Reyes late to that block. Broken blocks from PLDT.
Madayag with a couple of points already. Molde has 1. Oof, that serve hits the antenna. Lucky break for the high-speed hitters. But despite the error, it's still an 8-point lead. Des Cheng.
PLDT, 5 out.
Cherry Nunat, not going to be playing. Also part of Alas Pilipinas. Regina Rocha. Such a solid lineup, a deep bench for the Flying Titans. But you can say the same as well for the high-speed hitters. I mean, as Madayag scores back-to-back points, you have Kimdi, she's not playing. Davison's not playing. Both are recuperating.
Fiola Ceballos, their usual starter. Jules Simonte now fielded in. Alcantara setting up the offense.
Let's see if this little shakeup will get the offense kick-started. And nice tip up top by Mika Reyes. So a break point for the high-speed hitters.
Isha Bedon serving for PLDT.
Down by 8. Overpass, battle at the net. Alba to Manabat. That's into the net.
Underneath the ball in that rally. But so far, the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, it's not how you start, but how you end this first set.
Service, Bedon.
Back-to-back points scored by the high-speed hitters. Short pass this time, coming from Molde. Tupino blocked by Mika Reyes. This is 3 straight points by the high-speed hitters.
No coverage for the Flying Titans. Mars Alba just standing up in that sequence.
Service, Bedonia.
Bedonia up
So
to serve.
From down 8 points, high-speed hitters are within 6.
That's an ace.
Oh, and they get an ace too. Four unanswered points by the high-speed hitters after this ace by Bedonia, and a timeout needed by Edjet Mapayad, Flying Titans.
Lang para at least alam mo kung sumasama yung gitna, bato rito. Dahan-dahan lang ha, one stop tayo tapos kunin na natin yan ha, okay? Go.
Nagkakaproblema lang kasi tayo sa out of system. Yung sineset natin bola short, alam nating malalaki yung gitna nila. Ilang beses na kayong pumalo ng cross-court na block. Ang dami na lang nabablock kasi cross-court yung pinapalo, malaki yung gitna. Ngayon, out of system, idulo natin yung set para makapalo ng down, okay?
Go.
Dulo na lang.
Tiga lang, ha?
Choco Mucho!
A small run for the PLDT high-speed hitters. Choco Mucho having to inhale, exhale after that timeout.
All right, both teams with one timeout remaining. Interim head coach Mabayan hoping to stave off this high-speed hitters run. Another short pass coming from Molde. They keep targeting her with the serves. Manabat keeping it alive. Gonna be an easy over. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. Samoilenko. Oh, what a great dig coming from Ponce. Tubino against the double block. Samoilenko pops it up. Samonte. There's a net touch against the Flying Titans as the high-speed hitters continue to roll.
It's a good run, good start for PLDT. Joel Samonte going for the cross-court attack, but errors piling up for the Flying Titans.
A 21-year-old Keisha Bedonia coming off an 8-point performance. Has been serving very well and also defending very well from that zone. Samonte is blocked. Alcantara to Samoilenko with a tip, and she got it. Oh, can you believe this? From down 8 points, high-speed hitters are right now within 3.
That is a smart play coming from Lena above that block, going for that tip, changing direction, changing tempo, and changing speed.
Samoilenko, all 6'4" of her, tipping that ball. Second timeout for Mabayad.
Hindi na trabaho ni Tangyon, ha? Trabaho na lang nandun yan at saka opener dito. So, okay. Kinakalimutan ulit natin, matters agad tayo ng todo. So, nahirapan na tayo ngayon kunin yung darap. Basa lang muna. Huwag mo na malikot. Tsaka relax lang, huwag kayo mataranta. I-enjoy nyo lang. Nakalimutan na natin, ha?
Pag nag-extend yung kamay nung team po, i-drop mo na yung
Adjust! Let's go! Choco Mucho!
Well, what was once appeared like an insurmountable lead right now is down to 3, and Coach Mabayad is out of timeouts.
Mari Madayag telling her squad to focus. Whether you are up by 10 points, you have to have a finishing end to this first set.
How about the serving of Bedonia? And she continues to serve very well. Alba, a little too close to the net, but finally Tubino delivers that much-needed side out for the Flying Titans.
Honey Royce going for that tip, tooling that block. Smart play coming from Mars Alba, but Tubino having to adjust with her left hand.
Alba serving. Samoilenko. That pass is outside for Molde. She has struggled with the digging and with the reception today.
PLDT slowly waking up in this first set. Alcantara running the offense. Jules Samonte, perfect timing on this double substitution error, changing the tempo of this game.
Meantime, Jovi Prado in the game for the first time. It's been a rough conference for Prado. Her highest output, 2 points in 2 different games. Manabat, yes.
Mamadi providing a lot of stability here coming from his left pin in this rotation. Height and might in between that block.
That's going to be a problem for the high-speed hitters, Jamie, with Manabat in front.
That's right, she's one of the tallest spikers of Choco Mucho. There needs to be that perfect press for PLDT.
In the meantime, another break for the high-speed hitters as Tubino serves into the net.
Substitution. PLDT.
Another substitution here for the high-speed hitters as Fajardo
16 out.
returns to the game.
Back in.
Along with Majoy Baron.
Kim Fajardo serving for PLDT.
So PLDT is going to be in position 1 here.
Good receive.
Manabat. Santos chasing it down, but unsuccessful.
Off the hand of
No,
Fahar.
Eric, I gotta give credit to yet again Mars
23
Alba,
to
knowing
19.
who to set at the right time, leaning to Mom and D, but also setting the middle blockers as well. This is a good sign for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans.
Manabat now with 6 points, all coming from attacks. And Mendres
for the
checking in for the first time. Mendres didn't score against the Cool Smashers.
Too many missed serves from the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, giving 3 points to PLDT.
Elena Samoilenko.
Still a 3-point game. Samoilenko is serving. Ponce, now that's a good pass. Manabat down the line,
What a dig.
picked up by Arado. Bedonia block. Samoilenko reaching for it, but just couldn't get the up.
CHOCO MUCHO now at
Mars
set
Alba
point.
activating
Advantage.
Din on this first attack, providing a lot of stability. Gotta take a look at this replay. The block. It's difficult, Erica, when you're up against Din with that block.
6. Din.
So it's 4 set points for the Flying Titans after they got a bit of a scare late in the opening set when PLDT made a big run. There's a
Off the block.
side out for the high-speed hitters. Bedonia with her second point.
Bedonia usually coming off the bench, being that spark plug for PLDT.
19 out, 3. Reyes back in. Joy Baron serving.
Still 3 set points against Bica Reyes and the high-speed hitters. A little halt in the play as somebody from the stands taking a photo with a flash on. Baron serving. Ponce with a great pass, running attack, Madayag. Great dig from Samoilenko. There's a hit coming from Santos. Madayag again. And it's still alive. Alba to Molde. Got it.
Molde ends the set.
Eric,
for the
Molde
Flying
usually
Titans.
doesn't start because
25
Joy
to
is not
21.
playing today. She's one of the key players in today's match.
Well, taking a look at the Molde hit, just her second point of the game, but an all-important kill for the Flying Titans as they secure the opening set despite a 6-point run by the high-speed hitters. A 25-21 win by the Flying Titans against the high-speed hitters. Flying Titans led by as many as 8 points, and they end up winning in 4 against the high-speed hitters in 29 minutes.
Take a look at the set 1 stats. Mama D, Honey Royce, Micah Ortiz, and Mari Madayag sharing the offense, sharing the load in that first set. Mars Alba running the offense beautifully, spreading it out and fooling the blocking of PLDT. Slow start for PLDT in that first set, but Catarada providing a lot of stability. Cap needing to set the middle blockers a bit more, but let's see how this second set will unfold. Can the lessons learned from each team be taught in this second set? But first, attacks 16 from CHOCO MUCHO and 9 from PLDT. You can see that the offense of PLDT was a bit slow in that first set. CHOCO MUCHO needing to end strong as they are in a must-win situation.
They're going to replay that serve. They're going to have Keisha Bedonia serving again.
Keisha Bedonia serving.
And Bedonia was the one serving when the high-speed hitters went on a 6-0 run late in the opening set. Nice block to kick things off for Samoilenko.
Lena did read that early on. Mars Alba forcing that A-quick attack, but she's trapped by Lena. You have to somehow avoid the reinforcement of PLDT.
Bedonia.
Samoilenko with 4 points. First lead for the high-speed hitters in the match. Oh, Manabat just continues to punish the high-speed hitters, now with 8 points.
Dindin going for that down the line, long ball down the line, and perfect set coming from Mars Alba. Bedonia not ready for that.
Serving for CHOCO
Meantime,
MUCHO.
former MVP here at the NCAA was Tubino with a serve. Samoilenko. Alba pops it up, so Ortiz will have to set it. Here comes Molde, off-speed hit. Easy pickup for Santos. Samoilenko again. Got it.
Samoilenko on the angle.
What a swing, height and might coming from Lena going for that cross court. Take a look at this swing and take a look at that set coming from Cap.
And she loves that angle.
Yep, cross.
Cut shot. Mika Reyes at the service zone. Samoilenko with 6 points. Ponce says, ako na. Sets it up for Molde. Santos brings it back into play. Here's Samoilenko with the third touch. It is outside. Terrific job by Ponce letting it go.
Good eye from Tang. But that was coming from a break ball. Not the easiest of angles to attack from.
Coach Roderick Fort. High-speed hitters coming off a 5th place finish in the All-Filipino Conference. Good serve. Short pass. A broken play. Not a problem for Samoilenko.
So much force on that attack, targeting Micah Ortiz. So far, so good coming from PLDT. CAF utilizing the reinforcement in Lena, and Lena going strong, being that charging force for his squad.
7 points for Samoilenko. 3 coming here in set number 2. There's a block against Molde as we said at courtside of Ayla Castillo.
Nerves of steel, Bacamo. Well, Keisha Bedonia is your girl. Never beating the Magic Bunot allegations. Keisha continues to be a reliable player for the PLDT high-speed hitters. Biro nga niya, mas kinakabahan pa raw siya sa academics kaysa sa games. Well, malaking bagay dito ang tiwala na binibigay sa kanya ng coaches. Kwento pa ni Keisha, lagi lang siyang ready at hindi inaalis ang growth mindset niya. With this goal niya, laging doblehin o triplehin pa ang kanyang contribution sa team. Let's see if she can troubleshoot and turn things around for PLDT. Elevate your PVL experience when you download the Pilipinas Live app, available for only 149 pesos per month. Now back to you, Eric and Jamie.
All right, thank you, Kyla. Bedonia with 2 points, all scored in the first set. And a long rally once again. Samoilenko looking to finish it off. Tubino with a dig. This pass right to the net. Manabat punching it, but it bounces off the block. Samoilenko attacking once again and connects this time. Samoilenko with 8 already.
This time, she switched direction, going for that down the line. She knew that the defense of Dang Ponce has been on point You could see that Lena was a bit frustrated that Tang was getting those cross-court attacks.
Three-point lead for the high-speed hitters. This is their biggest lead of the match, but not for long as Manabat gets the side out.
Din taking advantage of that broken block coming from PLDT in this sequence. But so far, great production coming from her, being the go-to spiker for this second set.
She's got 9 points already. Manabat. One-handed set. That didn't look good. Fajardo trying to connect with Machoy Baron.
It's an odd sequence coming from CAF.
So break point for the Flying Titans. They get within one after being down by 3. Service outside. That's going to be the first service fault for Manabat.
Guest player, Elena Samoylenko.
Meantime, 29-year-old Samoylenko with the serve. Another overpass as Molde continues to struggle with the reception.
You can see that Isa Molde is the target for service, going for that zone 5. But Majoy Baron taking advantage of that early gift.
This one a short pass. So an easy over coming from Ponce. Bedonia knocks it in. 3 points for Keisha Bedonia.
Ponce not in the right defensive position in that sequence.
Biggest lead for Bedonia and the high-speed hitters. They're up by 4 against the Flying Titans, set number 2. We talked about Davison and Kiana D. Palomata, part of the national team. According to reports, as you look at Saka Tamaru and Coach Shota enjoying the action after
The first technical time.
Tamaru and the Thunderbells lost in 3 sets earlier to the Cool Smashers. Another bad pass coming from Molde. Arado and company with another free ball, and they take advantage of it. Joy Baron with her 5th point of the game.
Smart plays coming from CAF. Substitution. That beautiful 8 quick attack coming from Majoy Baron.
And Coach Ejit Mambayad now takes action, pulls out Molde and puts in Mendrez. She's a better receiver. Running attack, Madayag.
Madayag slides to the
And
right.
Maddie with her 4th point of the match. That is Spike of the Set, brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
It's a much needed side out for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. Mars Alba leaning to Maddie for that running attack.
4-point deficit for Mendrez and the Flying Titans. They were down by as many as 5. Bedonia got it.
Down the
What a
line.
spot.
Bedonia.
Going for that corner pocket in zone 1. And Eric Bedonia being that spark plug, that magic bunot. But this time starting the second set.
Bedonia is the youngest player on the roster at 21 for the high-speed hitters. Another chance ball. Fajardo. There you go to Santos. Ponce falling back after the dig. Another free ball for the high-speed hitters. Bedonia attacks and scores again. Back-to-back points. She's got 5.
Now, Eric, if you take a look at this replay, Look at the blocking of Choco Mucho. Nowhere to be found.
Service.
Half
Baron.
fooling Mari Madriag in that sequence. No receive so far from the Flying Titans.
Samoilenko chasing it down. Bedonia, this is the first free ball for the Flying Titans here in set number 2. Madayag, this time going down the line,
Madayag
and
down
she
the
connects.
line. 6.
Mars Alba maximizing Mari Madayag with that running attack. We've seen this running attack ever since college.
Madi
This time
Madayag.
going down the line.
And a nice adjustment too. I mean, she went cross-court twice. So a little down the line to confuse the defense of the high-speed hitters. Good pass.
Ooh, what a set.
Bedonia with a tip. Manabat right there to pick it up. Tubino.
That's a bit
Block.
too low.
Coverage by Madayag. Arado pops it up. Fajardo back to Bedonia. There's a dig by Ortiz. Tubino again. Through the block this
Dino
time.
off the block.
So far, the
7.
Choco Mucho Flying Titans are tooling that block, the broken block of the PLD high-speed hitters. But first, we got to take a look at this replay. Honey Royce, Tubino, so much power.
That's point number 2 for Tubino. Bedonia. Off the block of Alba. Bedonia now with 6.
And Eric, not the tallest of spikers coming from Bedonia, but small but mighty,
Speed hitters.
being aggressive at the net.
Mima Santos only with a couple of points.
Scores an ace.
Gets an ace.
It's a rare miscue coming from Ponce and Mandres.
And Coach Mabayad will call a timeout. They are down by 6. This is the biggest lead for the high-speed hitters. Let's listen in to the Flying Titans.
Tayo, ibig sabihin nagpapakiramdaman na tayo, hindi na tayo nag-uusap. Okay? O, yun yung nawala. O, alam nyo na yung kung ano yung ibabalik natin ngayon para maiwasan natin yung ganyang bola, ha? Okay? O, huwag na masyadong mag-isip ng ano-ano. Yun lang ang nawala kung bakit bumabagsak yung bola ng gano'n, ha? Go, go, go!
Coach Edja telling his squad that the communication needs to come back in this second set. Cat Bell awaiting for this next match later against the Petrogas Angels.
All right. Right now, Erica Santos and the high-speed hitters in full control after losing by 4 in the opening set.
The high-speed hitters.
Firmly on top by 6. Bad pass from Mendrez to Bino. And that's outside. Ooh, a rough second set here for the Flying Titans, Jamie.
Too many unforced errors, but we have not talked about the serving of the PLDT high-speed hitters. The serves
Service. Santos.
are a bit more heavy.
A little outside
Ball is
that
out.
time. It
3
was pretty
point
close,
for Choco
but not
Mucho.
close enough for a challenge.
Lucky point for the Titans.
Mars Alba serving.
8
for the
serving
Flying
14.
Titans.
Alba with 2 points. Bedonia, a tip. Manabat off the block of Bedonia. So a break point for the Flying Titans.
Manabat on the
Manabat,
hit
first
out.
player in double digits with 10.
And 9 coming from attacks, but Mars Alba maximizing Mamadi
For an antenna
against
touch.
that block of
Challenge,
Bedonia.
antenna
All right,
touch.
let's
PLDT.
hold on to our horses. There's a challenge by the high-speed hitters.
It's the antenna touch from the attack of Dindin.
High-speed hitters, according to our experts, this game doesn't actually matter for the high-speed hitters. Regardless of whether or not they win, they will be in the either 5 or 6. And at that position in the top 8, they're going to face the crossovers. So whether they're regardless of whether they're the 5th seeded team going to the quarters or not. So this is off of Bedonia.
Bedonia.
So that's going to be a point for the Flying Titans.
It's an antenna touch, but the last touch was PLDT's. The challenge is unsuccessful.
So that's an unsuccessful
Pointed serve.
challenge.
Go to the
So only
Flying
one challenge
Titans.
remaining for Coach
9-14.
Ricafort.
Mars Alba serving.
Meanwhile, for those of you just tuned in who have no idea of the importance of this match for the Flying Titans, it's now or never. It's win or go home. Gotta win this or their reinforced conference is gonna be over. Samoilenko, Ponce popping it up. Alba to Manabat.
Good set.
And there's a net touch
Net
against
touch.
Mika Reyes.
Net touch, PLDT. 10-14.
CHOCO MUCHO down by 4 points. Take a look at this replay. The elbow of Bedonia. Scratching that block.
The lead was 7 for the high-speed hitters. It's now down to 4.
Service, Alba.
Fajardo to Bedonia. Alba pops it up. Manabat. Santos with a dig. Fajardo chasing it down. Chance ball for the Flying Titans. Manabat again.
Manabat.
Whatever.
Cross-court
Manabat
kill.
wants.
11.
Manabat gets 11 points already.
What a set coming from Mars Alba. Take a look at Mika Reyes in this sequence.
I'm out.
A bit too late.
High-speed hitters.
Mars Alba deceiving the blockers of PLDT.
Timeout by the high-speed hitters. We'll listen in.
Pag in-aim mo, nakairin sa mic. Kung natin sila inaantay.
So, wala akong gamit. Okay lang ako doon talaga.
Oo, para may iwan kay
Na-targetin talaga yung setter natin. So, sige, isa pa. Yes. Hey, relax. One good pass tayo. One good pass. Reality!
Well, the high-speed hitters hoping, aside from the instructions they picked up from Coach Roderick Laporte, they can stop this 4-point run by the Flying Titans, who have now come within 3 points here in set number 2.
Just 3 points for the Flying Titans to tie this set. Still serving.
The real
their
issue
setter,
right now, if you're the white
Mars
shirts of PLDT, how to stop Manabat. Meantime, Bedonia block. Arado with coverage. Fajardo goes to the back row. Pipe attack is good.
Samoilenko.
There's a side out
Corner
from
pocket.
Samoilenko.
15-11.
Samoilenko with that back row attack. We haven't seen a lot of those so far in this match, but going
Bedon.
for that zone 1, targeting Mea Mendres. Then a bit silenced in the second set.
9 points for Samoilenko. Alba. Manabat. Wow.
Outside
That's going to be
shot.
12 points for Manabat. There's a technical timeout. PLDT
Second
gets the
technical
point
timeout.
as that hit by
16.
Manabat goes outside. 16-11 here in set number 2.
Mucho.
Flying Titans looking for a win today. It doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, or 5 sets. As long as they get a win, they will go to the quarterfinals and take out the Foxies.
And you mentioned this earlier with PLDT. On the other hand, they will play the Cherry Tigo crossovers regardless.
But right now, it doesn't seem like they're taking this game for granted.
Second
High-speed
technical
hitters
timeout.
really
Serving for the
pedal
high-speed hitters.
to the
Number
metal
14,
so far.
Tisha
You
Bedon.
know, Eric, even if they're in that type of situation, they're still going to give their best.
Yeah. Samoilenko got it.
Samoilenko.
Huge hole
finds
right
a
there.
spot.
Huge.
Zone 5 as Samoilenko gets her 10th point of the game. She is the first high-speed hitter in double digits.
Attacking above that block. Ponce not in the right defensive spot.
Tubino got it.
Tubino.
You know, when you look at the
pocket.
lineup right now for
12
CHOCO MUCHO, you
to
have
17.
Dindin on that pin. You have Royce, Tubino on that pin. The veteran spikers of the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans leaning to their experienced players.
Tubino with 3 points, 2 coming here in the second set.
Good serve.
Samoilenko. Alba, good dig. On the down-the-line hit, Arado pops it up. Fajardo, they go to Mika Reyes. Tubino passes. Here comes Manabat again. This time dug by Santos. Samoilenko, gorgeous tip.
Samoilenko, drop shot.
It's a lot of hesitation
18 to 12.
on that tip coming from the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. Mars Alba reading it a bit late. Mendes was there to pick that up.
So 11 points now for Samoilenko. Mika Reyes serving. She's got 2 points. She hasn't scored here in the second set. A rare bad pass coming from Ponce. Manabat cut shot is
Off
outside.
the net and
Right
out.
idea coming from Mama D, targeting zone 2. Just a bit overcooked in that rally.
Another timeout here.
Serve.
And
Timeout.
listen in.
CHOCO MUCHO.
Tayo. Tapos yung pwesto natin sa block, bara-bara na. Lumulusot na rin lahat din, ha. Kung ano ang sasara natin, down, sara natin. Okay? So, yun lang. Kunin lang natin sa pasa, mag-out of system, tsagayin lang natin. Rebound tayo, kuha ulit. Set lang ulit, yan lang. Kailangan natin tsagayin yan. Okay?
Pasa muna, pasa.
So, wala lang bibitaw dyan. Okay?
Muna tayo.
Wala naman kayong problema sa loob. Wala kayong problema.
CHOCO MUCHO!
Pasa, pasa.
All right, that's the final timeout for the Flying Titans. They are down by the biggest margin again. It's 7 points.
PLDT and CHOCO MUCHO have seemed to switch stories
Serving
in
for
the
the
second
high-speed
set.
hitters. Number 3,
PLDT
Mika
doing the
Reyes.
right things. Mojoy, Baron, Lena attacking well and taking advantage of that broken block of CHOCO MUCHO.
That is a wayward shot from Mean Mendres.
A lot of unforced errors, attacking errors from the
Substitution.
Titans so
CHOCO
far.
MUCHO, 4 out.
They've got 5
One.
errors
Ball
here in
in.
set number 2. 5 of the 20 points of the high-speed hitters. Serve
Service.
freebies.
Reyes.
And now it's an 8-point lead, the biggest. There's an overpass, chance ball for the high-speed hitters,
What
but
a
ooh,
rare
Miscommunication.
miscue. Yep,
13
rare
to
miscue
20.
coming from CAF and company.
what did it look like she was planning to do?
She was supposed to
Mike
go
Ortiz
for that running
serving
attack. Majoy
for
went
the
for that
Flying Titans.
running attack, but she actually set a quick attack in that rally.
Samoilenko
Samoilenko
Inside.
on the angle.
restores order.
21.
12 points.
13.
What an angle coming from Lena. Take a look at this replay. Perfect spot in between
Serving
Micah and
PLDT.
Isa.
Molde blocked. Coverage from Tubino. Manabat off the block and
Manabat
scores
on the
again.
hit
Manabat
out.
has caused
14
major
to 21.
problems for the high-speed hitters.
And Mars Alba taking that risk and setting Dindin up against Lena. Smart play, veteran moves coming from Dindin. Have a double
9 out.
substitution now. Dina
10,
Wong and Kat
in.
Tolentino
6 out. 3.
hoping to
Wong
switch up
in.
a few things.
So Mamadi is replaced by Bosti.
Right. Nice, Eric.
Wong
14 serving 21.
Flying Titans.
Bedonia passes. Here comes Samoilenko. Oh, nice tip as she saw Dina Wong charging
Power
forward.
tip. 20.
Dina Wong running up before playing defense in this rally.
Service. Guess who? Again, Samoilenko.
Back to an 8-point lead. Samoilenko
Plus
serves
one
it into
for
the
the
net.
Flying
Doesn't really matter.
Titans.
And won't make much of a dent. They're still up by 7.
They have a cushion here for
Choco
PLDT. CHOCO MUCHO trailing behind.
Molde serves straight to Samoilenko. And that combination play
Outside,
goes awry.
Santos.
Santos sends it outside.
16.
Erica Santos really
22.
struggling today.
Like a first action in that rally,
Service.
but
Molde.
even if she's struggling, a lot of her teammates are helping her up,
That's true.
backing her up.
Bedonia with 6, Baron with 5, Samoilenko with 13.
What a dig!
But went over the net, so another opportunity. Samoilenko from the pipe,
Samoilenko.
nicked
And
by
Molde.
Isa Molde. And so that's 14 for Samoilenko.
And you like how Cap gave her another opportunity to score, giving her more confidence, but this time targeting Isa Molde. So much juice in that attack.
After only scoring 4 points in the opening set, Samoilenko has exploded for 10 here in set number 2. There's a block against Tubino. You can't help but smile about it. Tolentino hits. That's dug by Samoilenko. Bedonia cut shot. Tubino picks it up. Dina Wong back to Tubino. The tip. Fajardo picks it up. Another pipe attack. Ponce this time takes care of it. Wong. Back row Isa Molde. Baron pops it up. Push by Santos. Kept alive by Fajardo. Chance ball for the Flying Titans. Here we go. Tolentino off the block. Santos again. Off-speed hit.
Good
Popped
read
up.
by Maddie.
That's right. Tolentino pushes. Reyes with the push for the high-speed hitters. Tubino attacking. Majoy Baron. Something's got to give here. Ponce with a dig. Molde from the back row just pushes it. Chance ball, high-speed hitters. Combination play. Santos punches it through.
Into the block.
What a rally between both squads. But Cap going to Erica Santos to finish it off. Broken block
Now it's set
coming
point.
from the Titans. Finding that
Santos.
open window in between that block.
What a swing for her. She's got 4 points. And it's 8 set points.
It's a net
Touch Reyes.
by Mika Reyes.
17,
So 1 set point
24.
coughed up by the high-speed hitters. They got 7 more.
Madayag.
Yep,
Captain.
scratching that block,
Serving to the Flying Titans.
scratching the tape.
And team captain Maddie Madayag. High-speed hitters can put it away here. Santos. That's
Outside
outside.
shot.
No block
Santos.
touch. And Santos now with 5 errors.
24.
4 points.
Not the usual production
Yep.
we're seeing from Erica Santos.
She's coming off an 18-point performance,
Service.
which we talked about
Madayag.
in the open. In that 5-set loss against the Angels. So 2 set points given up, but Maddie Madayag says, I'll give one right back.
PLDT, better offense in the second set. Lena, Majoy Baron, Bedonia doing the heavy lifting, whereas the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, a lot of their attacks are not being converted into points.
1 set apiece going to set number 3. Flying Titans and the high-speed hitters. here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. And as you can see, we're tied at 1 set apiece after the high-speed hitters bouncing back in set number 2 with a 7-point win. Let's take a look at highlights.
Better attacking from the PLDT high-speed hitters. Bedonia popping off of that left pin. Not the tallest of attackers, but small but mighty. But I have to give credit to CAF running the offense smoothly, targeting the middle blockers in Mika Reyes and Majoy Baron. And of course, Lena, whether she's coming from the front row or back row, a lot of attacks coming from her as well. But set 2 stats, we got to talk about the attacking of PLDT with 16 and only 9 coming from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. PLDT actually committing more errors than Choco Mucho, but it's the attacks that help them in that second set. A lot of the attacks of Choco Mucho are not being converted into points. They also had the errors, the missed serves, the missed timing on the attacks, committing 6 in that second set.
Well, of those 16 attacks by the high-speed hitters, 9 came from Lena Samoilenko, who exploded for 10 points in set number 2. Now, Maddie Madayag and the Flying Titans find themselves on equal footing going to set number 3, which is not where they want to be, because as we mentioned in the opening, in case you didn't catch us, got to win today.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, or 5 sets against these high-speed hitters in order to stay alive and move to the quarterfinals. Meantime, the high-speed hitters, no problem. They're already in. They're either 5 seed or 6 seed when the quarterfinals start on Saturday, which, by the way, is the very first quarterfinals since
2022.
2022.
Yep. The Open Conference, that's right.
So Samoilenko, top scorer for both teams with 14 points. And Zoe Faki mentioned under the weather. There she is. She's checking her temperature. She won't be seeing action today against this the high-speed hitters. So Molde and the Flying Titans on an all-Filipino lineup from start to finish. They're led by Manabat with 12 points.
To the third set of our second round preliminaries. 1-all is the score in set 1.
Third set underway. Samoilenko picking up where she left off.
Good start for the PLDT high-speed hitters. CAF always playing loose, very composed, never showing too much emotion if they're down or up.
And she's been setting very well as well, Fajardo.
Steady performance.
In all except 1 match, she has set, her excellent sets have been in double digits. Manabat.
It's too tight.
Santos with a save. Samoilenko again, this time a push. Molde there for coverage. Ooh, a tough set, end to end.
That was
save
close.
is no good for
Well-placed
Bedonia.
shot. 1-all.
Good reaction times coming from Mika Reyes and Bedonia. But Mama D yet again leaning to her for that side out, much needed, as they are in a must-win situation.
Manabat now with 13. Tubino still looking to add to that, the 3 points she has, but she has, that's her second service fault.
Kim Fajardo serving for the high-speed hitters.
Good serve.
Manabat off and off system play. And that is outside for Samoilenko.
A bit frustrated with
2-all.
herself on that attack error, but point Choco Mucho.
Micah Ortiz.
So 2-all,
serving
set
for
3.
the Flying Titans.
Santos looking to get herself going here in set 3. Tubino says, I'll set it. Manabat. And Bedonia keeping it alive. Arado will send it across the net. Madayag passes. Madayag gets it back off the block of Samoilenko. Madayag will pick up her 6th point as we check in with Kyla Castillo.
Thank you so much, Eric. Now, play like no one's watching. This is Micah Ortiz's agenda today, especially since Choco Mucho is treating this like their championship game already. Block all external noises and lock in. She shared how important it is to only listen to the voices that matter, their teammates and coaches. coaches na hindi sinukuha ng isa't isa. And here they are now with a chance to extend their campaign. Eric and Jamie, as you repeatedly mentioned, it doesn't matter how many sets this match take as long as Choco wins. But the question now is, do they still have what it takes? We're about to find out. Nasa arena ka man o nasa bahay, enjoy PVL action thanks to the Pilipinas Live app, which you can download for only 149 pesos per month. Eric and Jamie?
No, Eric, even if PLDT, they know who they're up against. This is good preparation for them before entering the quarterfinals. They are able to see what they need to hone, what they need to fix in their game before the quarterfinals. Because just to remind everyone, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, it's just a single knockout match.
That's right. Molde with an attack fault. That's her first attack fault.
Service, Samoilenko.
Tubino with a pass. Manabat again.
Manabat.
That's 14
Breaks the
points
block.
now for Dindin Manabat.
Serving
Tooling that block of PLDT. You can see the tandem of Mars Alba and Dindin working so far in this game.
Good serve. Short pass from Samoilenko.
Good bump set.
Bedonia.
Perfect.
Tang Ponce with the up. Molde. Samoilenko. And Ponce always there to save it. Got a chance ball coming from Tubino. Bedonia. Manabat again with a dig. So back-to-back great digs from Manabat. Molde with a hit. Bedonia digging it up. And there's Santos.
Santos.
Ending the rally with a nice looking point.
So much juice in that attack. That wrist action from Erica Santos. We haven't seen a lot of that so far in this match, Eric, coming from Erica. She was silenced in that second set, having quite too many unforced errors.
Molde, she didn't like that set. It's an easy over. Santos again, off the block of
hit
Molde.
out.
So back-to-back points for Erica Santos. She's got 6 already.
Better production for Erica, already with 4 points coming from attacks.
Baron.
Total of 6 points.
Service ace for Majoy Baron.
7-5.
That's her 6th point of the game.
Majority coming from blocks.
So
Service, Baron.
3-0 run for the high-speed hitters. Now they lead by 2. Bedonia, off-speed hit. Picked up early by Alba. Here comes Molde on the attack. Baron. Bedonia again, she is everywhere. Attacking and defending for the high-speed hitters. Madayag. Good coverage defensively coming from Santos. Bedonia picked up by Ponce. Alba back to Madayag. This time
Madayag
gets it on the
with a
second
back shot.
try.
And Eric, you love to see that Mars Alba is giving Mari Madayag another opportunity to score. She was dug with this cross-court attack, but Mars Alba giving her confidence and giving her another chance and attacking at that same spot, but this time with more force.
Isa Molde.
7 points for Maddie.
For the Flying Titans.
Isa Molde, having scored 2 points in the first set, she has not been able to add to that. Oh, nice one-handed set, but that was dug by Manabat. Tubino blocked. Ponce with coverage. Mars Alba.
You know, the call is Tang Ponce. She's not allowed to
Legal
set
back row
in
attack.
front of the 10-foot line.
Well done,
And
the
that
Flying
sends the
Titans.
PLDT high-speed
First
hitters
timeout, 8.
to our technical timeout. Up by 2, 8-6 against the Flying
6.
Titans. Gilas Pilipinas continues its journey in the second window of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers this November. Watch the games live at the Mall of Asia Arena. Get your tickets via smtickets.com. Hashtag Laban Pilipinas.
That's Ollie from Akari.
And the first.
They currently have the #1
timeout.
seed.
Erica Santos serving.
They're
the
just
high-speed
waiting
hitters.
on who they will play
Yep.
on
That
Saturday.
sails out.
It's either the Flying
+1
Titans
for
or the
Choco Mucho.
Farm Fresh Foxies. That all depends on the result of this game. A W for the Flying Titans. They make it to the
Madayag,
quarters
team
and
captain,
take out the
serving for the
Foxies.
Flying Titans.
A loss here, obviously they're out. 2 seconds on the serve clock. Madayag just
Good
beats
serve.
it by a second. Bedonia off-speed hit.
Ooh,
Gets
speed
it to
shot,
trickle
Bedonia.
across the net for her 7th point of the game.
These are smart plays coming from Bedonia. Going for that off-speed attack with the help of the net. Honey Royce not ready for that one.
Bedonia, 7 points.
For
That's
the high-speed
going to be her
hitters.
second best scoring game here in the reinforced conference. And it's back to a 2-point cushion for the high-speed hitters. Tubino, Bedonia not only scoring, she's digging as well. Ortiz, Bedonia again with a dig. Mika Reyes, Ponce picks it up. Another dig, third straight dig for Bedonia. Samoilenko. And this time Molde with a dig. Tubino, Fajardo, and here comes Arado. They go to Bedonia from the back row. Oh, not a good set there for Manabat. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. Samoilenko. Molde with a gorgeous dig.
Perfect.
Tubino, block. Molde passes Manabat. Oh, what a rally. Samoilenko looking to finish it. Tubino says not just yet. And here comes Manabat. Bedonia with her 4th straight dig in one rally. Santos, Ponce pops it up. Tubino. Yes!
What a shot!
And that long rally.
The Titans having to exhale after that long rally. But wow, Honey Royce, high volleyball IQ there going down the line. Already with the 4 points.
Mars Alba serving for Choco
So the
Mucho.
high-speed hitters only up by 1 now. Served by Alba. Fajardo. And go back to Samoilenko. Knocks it in.
Samoilenko finds a spot.
Nobody there in zone 5 as Samoilenko picks up her 16th point.
Easy side out, quick side out.
Reyes.
Spike of the set. Brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan.
Targeting above that block of Choco Mucho.
That serve is
Long.
outside. High-speed
+1
hitters just
for
unable to pull
Choco
away. First service fault for the veteran Mika Reyes.
Royce Tubino serving for the Flying Titans.
Bedonia. Samoilenko. That's a little low. She tips it.
Too
Drop
smart.
shot.
Should have turned out to be a
Samoilenko.
better idea.
Yep. Split second, changing tempo, switching speed for this tip. Defense not ready. Isa Molden not
Kim
ready for that
Fajardo
tip.
Serving for the high
Fajardo and company get the side out. Now looking for the break point. And they will get it.
That's outside the antenna.
Seesaw battle in this third set so far, Eric.
High-speed hitters now with their biggest lead at 3 points. Ejit Mabayad off the
Service.
bench.
Fajardo.
And standing along the sidelines now, looking a little concerned. That serve, though,
It's
is...
an ace.
Oh, it's an ace. What a shot there coming from Kim Fajardo. Her first point.
What a serve coming from CAF, targeting that zone 1.
Flying Titans.
Coach Mabayad will burn a timeout to listen in.
Okay, disiplina sa depensa, maatras ka ng sobra ron, ang laki ng nakikita niya dun sa gitna. Okay, Mars, kung nakita mo na nakakover ka na sa block, ready lang sa drop ball dyan. Kasi wala nang lulusot dito eh. Yung zone 1 niya, medyo mababa. So hindi basta ibabaw.
Di ba pumapalo si Samuel?
Para na lang, para na lang.
Madaling ano yun yan.
Import nila. Pag in-stretch yung kamay, drop
Drop ball yan,
hindi pa rin
bakit
nababasa.
Hehehe. Sige, patience!
Galaw lang, galaw.
Trabaho tayo, girls. Let's go! Choco Mucho! Let's go!
All right. They had to huddle up and try and stop this little run by the high-speed hitters, now up by 4 points. Just goes to show you, Jamie, how important this game is, if we haven't stressed it enough,
Of course.
for the Flying Titans.
That's right, Eric. This game carries so much weight. Each point is very valuable, whereas the PLDT high-speed hitters playing with all their might, even if they are playing the Cherry Tigo crossovers, regardless, in the quarterfinals.
Oh, what a set coming from Alba. But what a block by Lena Samoilenko, her 19th point of the game, her second block as well of the match.
The reverse set coming from Mars Alba, but who is on the other side of that net? Lena. Perfect press, but no coverage, no urgency from Choco Mucho.
Now a 5-point lead for Fajardo and the high-speed hitters here in set 3, after winning by 7 in the second set. Oh, this one is outside, but I believe, yep,
Sir,
It's a ball
Bedonia
touch
touched it.
from Bedonia.
Bedonia's not going to complain.
10
Yep.
to 14.
They admit that.
Mark Santos caught it,
Mike
so that's a point for
serving
Ortiz,
for Choco
her
Mucho.
5th. Good
Good
pass.
receive. Yep.
Santos, yes!
Toss on the hand of Alba.
We knew one way or another,
Yep.
Santos was going to get her rhythm. That's 7 already.
This time, Erica Santos taking control into her
Guest
own
player,
manners,
Elena Samoilenko.
but going for that cross
Serving
court.
for PLDT.
Samoilenko with 19. No aces yet. Chance ball. Doesn't
Ball
even
is out.
make it in. Right now, Flying Titans falling apart midway through the third set. Down by 6. Set number 3.
Second technical timeout. 16 PLDT. 10 Choco Mucho.
The veteran, Elena Samoilenko, giving tips to the youngster, 21-year-old Keisha Bedonia, who has put up 7 points, 6 attacks, 1 ace. Meantime, Manabat leading the way for the Flying Titans with 14. Again, the Flying Titans playing without Zoe Faki, who is under the weather. So I've got an all-Filipino lineup today.
End of the second technical timeout. Elena Samoilenko, guest player, serving for the
16,
high-speed
serving
hitters.
10. Easy pickup for Fajardo. Arado sets it
Ooh,
up.
that's too
Ooh.
tight. Yep.
Easily put away.
Guarding the net.
Bump
Right.
set.
11
Too tight.
16.
The 6-foot Din Manabat.
Bump set coming from Kath, a bit too tight, but of course, Mama D using her height, taking advantage of that tip.
A lot of fans cheering for the Flying Titans. I can hear it inside the Phil Oil
Ooh,
Eco
what
Oil
a
Center.
dig.
Manabat blocked.
Smart.
Manabat
Goes
on the hit
outside. So Manabat with 16.
12 to 16.
Mama D, her aura, her presence on the court, always smiling. But not only that, Eric, providing a lot of stability, much needed stability for Choco Mucho.
Good looking serve. Bedonia. Dug by Tubino. Alba. And back to Manabat. Blocked by Baron. Molde with the easy over. So many options for Fajardo. They go for a combination. Alba saving it. Manabat again.
Manabat.
Just got redirected by the block of Baron.
Yep.
Fajardo was right there
16.
waiting.
Smart plays coming from Mars Alba. Or Ponce, rather, setting up Mama D. She has the hot hands.
Service. Manabat.
Big game for Manabat today. Santos. Bedonia. That's outside.
Outside shot.
And Bedonia thinking Ponce touched it. I guess they will challenge. Yep.
And
Yep.
there's a challenge on
Manolo
the floor
Refuya
by
will
PLDT
bring up the challenge card.
for a block touch.
This
Challenge.
is a block touch challenge on the attack of Bedonia. Better production from the Flying Titans after the technical timeout. Mama D doing the heavy lifting for the Titans.
She's got 17 already. As we saw, 16 and 1. The one is a block. Fans chanting, "Let's go, Choco, let's go," as you look at the official review.
Yes, there is a block touch.
So Bedonia was right. The challenge is
There's a
successful.
block touch. The challenge.
Bedonia now with 8 points. And this
successful.
matches the highest
serve.
scoring game for
PLDT.
Keisha Bedonia. She had 8
17,
coming off that
13.
loss against
Majoy Baron.
the
serving.
Angels. Woo! Here we go. Baron with
Ace.
another ace.
Rare miscues coming from Ponce and Honey Royce.
Service. Baron.
Oh, back to back
19-13.
with the aces for Machoy Baron. She's got 9 already.
And clearly, Sabino is the target for the services.
Last time out for the Flying Titans. We'll listen in.
Ang bilis agad dating bola, di ba? Okay na yan, yun na yung naitawag, yun yung nakita ng referee. Huwag tayong magpapikdol, ha? O, bawi agad tayo. Tsagay nyo sa pasa. O. Okay, go, go. Hindi pa lang tapos, ha? Pwede pa yan, pwede pa. Abuli natin yan. Tsagay natin isa-isa. Isa-isa.
Positive energy! Let's go! Let's go! Hey, Choco Mucho!
Choco Mucho needing that side out. They're having a difficult time with their receive, but heavy serves coming from PLDT. Majoy Baron still at the service line. Honey Royce is the target, is
6
the
points up
strategy,
for PLDT here in the third
but this
set.
time Ponce
Majoy
will take
Baron
charge.
serving.
Biggest lead right now for the high-speed hitters, up by 6. Manabat, or make that Madayag with a hit. Back row for Samuelenko. That is popped up by Tubino. Madayag with another hit. Bedonia, off-speed tip. Here's Manabat. Fajardo finds
that's too tight.
Santos, and she scores.
Santos
now with 8, and the run continues for the high-speed hitters. Ponce seems to be hurt. She appears to be in a serious amount of pain. We hope she's okay.
Mga nakatayo yung dalawa eh. Dapat sa box. Alisin na lang sila sa box.
Alfonso gets up under her own power. She seems to be okay. Albeit a little teary-eyed.
Bia General filling in.
hard hit? We don't know, but at least we're glad she's okay. And Molde falls down, sends it outside. Flying Titans right now falling apart late in set number 3.
Choco Mucho Flying Titans
Substitution.
having a difficult
Choco
time
Mucho.
attacking.
9 out. 10.
No immediate side
Tolentino
out.
in. 6
Not
out.
having that
3.
go-to
Wong
spiker.
in.
Oh, they're making an adjustment as Wong and Tolentino are in.
Service. Baron.
Biggest lead now at 8 points for the high-speed hitters. Molde.
There we go.
Down the line.
Better adjustment.
Molde.
Switching direction
14
earlier, she went
to
for that
21.
cross-court attack. Lack of wrist action, but this time went down the line. Finding that small margin in between the blocker and the antenna.
Just the 3rd point for Isa Molde. Bedonia. Tubino. Nice
Bino
block by Santos.
denied.
For Santos, that's going to be her 2nd block of the game, giving her 9 points.
But this is the better production coming from Santos in this 3rd set. But no coverage for Choco Mucho.
After a slow start, only 1 point for Erica Santos in the 1st set. She's really picked it up.
On the hit out to Bino.
Meantime, Tubino with a hit.
22.
Got the ball bouncing right by us.
Take a look at this replay.
Team captain.
Doing that block. Nice block, Eric.
I didn't even get it. Missed it
Single hand block.
totally.
Single hand block.
Fajardo on a little 1-2 play, picked up by Tubino. Royce backs up for it and knocks it down the line.
To Bino.
Same spot, same strategy.
22.
Behind Erica Santos and Lena. This is her 6th point of the match.
Service.
3 coming in the 3rd set for Royce Tubino. Maddie Madayag taking her time. 4 seconds on the serve clock. Bedonia. Good dig coming from Molde. Comes Tubino, readjusting. Arado to Fajardo to Samoilenko. Got it.
On the hit out. Samoilenko.
No, CAF has a lot of strategies here in this match. A lot of options so
Substitution.
far, but Lena
PLDT.
seems to be
5 out.
the player that
16,
is providing a lot of
in.
consistency in the attacking
9 out
department.
for Samonte.
We have Jules
in.
Samonte and Alcantara, one of the draftees.
Angelica
What a game
Alcantara
for
serving.
Keisha Bedonia, matching her highest output in the reinforced conference. Tubino, that cut shot didn't make it.
Sabina not balanced in that sequence, trying to force that sharp cross court.
And this is a mirror image of what happened in the
Bedonia.
2nd set.
Right, right.
8
Serving
set
for the
points
set.
for the high-speed hitters. And this time they don't waste any
PLDT
of
takes this
the
set.
8 set
25
points.
to
An
16.
ace for Keisha Bedonia. This is her highest scoring game at 9 points. And this featured server, Keisha Bedonia, on the set, brought to you by Sunsilk. Switch to the new Sunsilk Anti-Dandruff Shampoo now. Tanggal dandruff na, balik healthy, smooth hair lock. Majoy Baron, a great performance in the 3rd set, and the high-speed hitters up 2 sets to nothing, or make that 2 sets to 1 against the Flying Titans. back-to-back 27-minute sets and a 2-1 advantage. High-speed hitters against the Flying Titans. As we take a look at highlights of the third set, it started neck and neck, and it was a close one. Both teams were trading points. But in the end, high-speed hitters, just a slew of players contributing, including Bidonia, Samoilenko.
That's right. Well, PLDT on a roll in that third set. Very composed. Gotta give credit to half their setter for running the offense smoothly. CHOCO MUCHO in a rut in that third set. But first, the attacks almost the same in disparity. 12 for CHOCO MUCHO and 11 coming from PLDT. 3 blocks from PLDT and 5 aces from PLDT as well. But the attack efficiency in this third set, the same with both squads, 26%. The CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans find themselves in a must-win set.
Yep.
PLDT wanting to finish this game just in 4 sets. But let's see, Eric, how things will unfold.
A big 9-point win for the high-speed hitters, Majoy Baron and company in the third set. Baron with 9, Bidonia with 9, Santos with 9 as well. So many players stepping up. And those are right behind the 20 points of Samoilenko. Meantime, 17 for Manabat for the Flying Titans. Matayag with 7, Tubino with 6, Ortiz with 5.
2 sets.
That's
to the
the
Flying Titans.
tally of the point production so far for the key players of both teams. Mika Reyes only with a couple of points. She has not scored since set number 1. All right, all important set 4 for the Flying Titans. Now or never. There isn't going to be a next set if they lose this against the high-speed hitters.
Mars Alba, designated game captain for CHOCO
Kisha
MUCHO.
Bidonia
First serve goes to PLDT.
already has a couple of aces.
Bidonia.
Alba, underhand pass. Tolentino is in the starting lineup for the Flying Titans. Samoilenko got it.
Samoilenko scores 1.
Andres also in the starting lineup for interim head coach Edjet Mapayag, as he will try to look for some sort of combination that will work here in set number 4.
Eric, and the attack of Lena was not the strongest of attacks. There needs to be more urgency coming from the Titans.
Short pass coming from Andres. Manabat. Arrado picking it up. Samoilenko again. Back-to-back points for Lena Samoilenko. She's got 22.
On fire with the 22 points. Lena going above the block, in between that block
Service
of Michael Ortiz.
This is not the start you want if you're the Flying Titans. Another short pass coming from Andres. Manabat.
That does go out.
Off the block.
They're saying
the
it's off the block.
Yep.
CHOCO MUCHO gets their first
Coach
point.
Ricafort will not challenge it. Well, he was looking a little bit at Mika Reyes, and Mika Reyes not signaling anything. So that's going to be the first point
Serving
of
for the
Flying Titans here in set number 4. Tolentino has no points yet. Samoilenko after a short pass, off-speed hit. Mendrez picks it up. Manabat got it.
Manabat ties the set. 2-all.
Seems to me, Eric, that Mama D is really doing the heavy lifting for the Flying Titans. I mean, kudos to her taking advantage of the sets coming from Mars Alba.
19 points now for Manabat. And this is a 2-point run for the Flying Titans. Samoilenko, another short pass, gets it back. Blocked this time by Ortiz. They go back to Lena, and Lena finally drills it, stopping the 2-point run of the Flying Titans.
Blocking of CHOCO MUCHO, the digging of CHOCO MUCHO as well. And broken blocks yet again coming from the Flying Titans.
The veteran, Mika Reyes. Great pass coming from Tolentino. Bidonia with a dig. Samoilenko, underhand pass, chance ball. for the Flying Titans. They go back to Manabat.
Off
And
the
a
block.
side out
Manabat.
for the Flying
Yo.
Titans. 20 points for Manabat.
So far, Din Din scoring
Yeah.
for her squad in this fourth set.
Serving
And
for
she's
the Flying
matching
Titans.
point for point the output of Samoilenko.
Good set.
Santos got it.
Good set.
Erica Santos now in double digits with 10. Second player for the high-speed hitters in double digits.
No, and Erica was silent in that second set, but in the third, and now this set, a lot of production
Yeah.
so far.
Mendrez, short pass again. Manabat charges and scores. 21 now.
4-all.
All the points so far coming from Din Din on that right pin.
And this is the highest scoring game for Manabat. 21. Previously it was 17 against her former team.
For Choco Mucho.
And the cheers appreciating the effort of Manabat in today's game. Samoilenko. And she gets the side out. No runs for the Flying Titans. As Samoilenko picks up her 24th point.
Lena with the load in this fourth set. Calf, we haven't talked so much about Calf in this match. Very composed, very stable, very steady.
The push by Madayag. Fajardo, this time to Santos. And right now the defense of the Flying Titans in disarray.
Erica Santos with that snap of the wrist.
Service.
And back to the biggest lead for the high-speed hitters, up by 2. 6 serving 4. Oh, an ace! Samoilenko now with 25 after she picked up her first ace of the match.
This time Lena targeting Kat Tolentino. Kat not in her usual position in this set.
Well, the reception of the entire team, the Flying Titans, has been suspect. Not just Molde, Mendrez,
Right.
Tolentino,
Mendrez.
but Mendrez.
5, serving 7.
Faulty receive in this third and fourth set. And forcing Mars Alba with the bump set,
And Mendrez.
meaning that their offense is a bit too predictable.
Bedonia, there's a net touch.
It's a net touch.
I believe coming from
Was it
Majoy.
Serving 7.
Gotta take a look at this replay. Yep.
She wasn't even blocking. She just nudged it as she was moving around by the net. 1-point game, chance to tie on the Mendrez serve. Great pass coming from Arado. Santos. Now picked up by Manabat. Here comes Tolentino. Block coverage by Ponce. She's back in the game. Good to see her back after hurting herself last set. Tolentino again. Bedonia with the dig. Push by Baron. Picked up again by Ponce. Tolentino tries again. And this time connects for her first point of the match.
Then Eric, this is not her usual position. Kat Tolentino now coming from the left pin, going for that cross-court attack.
Service. Mendrez.
Nice 3-point run for the Flying Titans to tie the game. Bad pass coming from Samoilenko. Going to be an easy over. Ponce is saving it. Tolentino looking for back-to-back points. Arado says no. Bedonia got it. Side out, high-speed hitters. And that'll take us to our first technical timeout. White shirts up by 1, 8-7 against the Flying Titans.
First technical timeout. 8. PLDT. 7. Choco Mucho.
Welcome back to the PVL Reinforced Conference. We're live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Arena, and now ongoing is the matchup between the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans and the PLDT High-Speed Hitters. Now about the PLDT High-Speed Hitters, Coach Robert Ford reminded the team na kayo dapat ang mag-dictate ng pacing. CHOCO MUCHO is CHOCO MUCHO. Hindi basta-basta ibibigay ang game, kaya walang magre-relax. Dagdag pa niya, tapusin natin ang second round ng maganda. He said that winning today is about momentum building and creating a winner's attitude na crucial baunin sa quarterfinals against Cherry Tigo. Now an update on Tang Ponce, who fell out of balance late in the third set as she was going for the ball. Kanina lamang she's grimacing in pain and is being assessed, but now nasa court na siya, at this just shows her grit and how important this game is for CHOCO MUCHO. CHOCO MUCHO is very hungry and it shows. What do you think, Eric and Jamie?
Oh, she's a fighter.
Yep.
Tang Ponce is a fighter.
Definitely.
And she is all smiles now. Unbelievable effort today by Tang Ponce. We mentioned she averages 17 and a half digs per game. She's
What a
coming off an
conference. Yep.
18 dig performance in the last game. Speaking of digs, that's a nice one from Samoilenko. Bedonia looking for back-to-back points. Got it. 12 points for Bedonia. That's a conference high for the young 21-year-old.
And the offense of PLDT is just on point. But the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans in a rut, having a difficult time blocking and defending.
That stops the run
Quick push.
of the high-speed hitters. Madayag picking up her 8th point.
Much needed side out coming from CHOCO MUCHO. An 8 quick attack with a power tip coming from Maddie.
Eight serving
serve.
10. Good one.
Alba on the
With the game
Ricardo.
face.
She is probably one of the quickest on her feet when it comes to anticipating
Yes.
overpasses.
That attack could have gone in the net as well. So good court awareness coming from Mars Alba.
Alba now with 3 points. That's going to be a conference high for her as well. Meantime, Bedonia continues to pour it in. 13 points.
11 to 9.
What a steady performance coming from Bedonia. And Eric, I mean, she's up against Mars Alba, Michael Ortiz in the block.
That's on the
Just
line.
doing wonders.
Andres let it go. And Santos will get the ace. 12 points now for Santos, one of 3 players in double digits for the high-speed hitters.
Service. Santos.
Back to the biggest lead at 3 points for the high-speed hitters. That's going to be an overreach.
Overreach, yep.
Overreach. Called on Reyes. 10.
I got a little
Too excited.
eager.
Yep.
Yeah. Alba looking for her first ace.
What a
Samoilenko
play.
from the pipe. Another great dig coming from Ponce. Tolentino off speed. Arado easily picks it up. Reyes got it.
To the block. Reyes.
That is the 3rd point for Mika Reyes. Great dig coming from Ponce, but Kaf leaning to Mika Reyes on that 8 quick attack.
That's the first point of Reyes since the first set. She didn't score in the second or the third. Alba. A block against Tolentino as the
Tolentino
defense
turns back.
stiffens up for the high-speed
14
hitters.
10.
That's going to be block number 2.
Bedonia.
No coverage for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. A lot of hesitation.
That's going to be for Mika Reyes, the block, her second. Service out for
That goes
Bedonia.
long. +1 for CHOCO MUCHO.
Kat Tolentino will serve. She came off the bench in the first few sets, but she's a starter here in set number 4.
Good serve.
Fajardo to Samoilenko. Got it.
Cross-court shot. Samoilenko.
26, Samoilenko.
Easy and quick side out for PLDT. Kaf just doing such a good job. Very chill.
To the high speed.
Not showing too much emotion, very calm in this match, just getting the job done.
Yeah. Short pass from Villa General. Mendrez. Ajoy Baron. Tolentino pops it up. That's too far. Easy pickup for Fajardo. The 1-2 play doesn't materialize for Ajoy Baron. Alba. They go to... Oof, they were trying to get to Manabat, but they instead inadvertently gave it to Samoilenko, who picked up her 27th point.
27 points for Lena.
That's a 5-point lead for the high-speed hitters. And we get to our second technical timeout, set number 4.
PLDT 11. Choco Mucho.
Flying Titans fans quieted by the performance of the high-speed hitters so far here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan, which will be the home of the Reinforced Conference until the start of the quarterfinals on Saturday. Are we still going to be here next week? Well,
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Into the
So
second.
probably until the semifinals then. Right now, the high-speed hitters on top by 5. And they're up 2 sets to 1 as well. Mendrez with a hit. Bedonia digging it up. Samoilenko going for point number 28. She got it.
Now, Eric, Lena is targeting the same spot almost every single time for that cross-court attack. CHOCO MUCHO unable to solve this problem.
This is the highest, or the second highest scoring game for Samoilenko. Second only to her 34 against the Cool Smashers. Timeout, Flying Titans.
Tapos yung nandito rate.
Akin yan, te.
Lang, gusto ko na sa depensa tayo. Tapos mabuhay yan.
Hey, tsaga lang tayo, tsaga lang.
Okay, one point na lang tayo.
Isa muna, isa. Eh, Choco Mucho! Isa lang.
And right now, Flying Titans on the business end of the 6-point lead of the high-speed hitters. What do they need to do, Jamie? Their conference hangs in the balance.
Well, CHOCO MUCHO, first, they need to make the in-game adjustments on the attacks of Lena. It's going cross-court. The libero needs to be a bit more consistent in that department, but they're also committing errors as well. Whereas PLDT, they're doing the right thing.
Ball is up.
Not too many
Plus
unforced
1.
errors in SCAF. Got to commend her performance, knowing who to set at the right time, maximizing Majoy Baron, Mika Reyes, and of course Lena when she's in the front row.
But right on cue, that serve seemed out, but high-speed hitters coaching staff will challenge. We'll see.
So far in this match, CHOCO MUCHO has 2 blocks, whereas PLDT has 9 blocks. CHOCO MUCHO, the blocking, they're having a difficult time blocking Lena, blocking Bedonia.
And that's quite surprising considering the Flying Titans are also a good blocking team because of their height. So there shouldn't be that big of a disparity in terms of blocking between these two teams. But like what you mentioned, right now the high-speed hitters with the huge 7+7 block advantage. We're checking the serve of Mika Reyes to see if that was an ace. And if it is, it'll be a 7-point lead for the high-speed hitters. giving them their biggest cushion yet here in set number 4.
Let's take a look at this challenge.
Sin.
Inside.
So that's going to be the 5th point for Reyes, her first ace, and the lead is 7 points for the high-speed hitters of Coach Raul Ricafort.
Ball is in. The challenge is successful. PLDT serves. Mika Reyes serving.
Ooh, this time she tried to adjust
Yep.
and go for a short serve.
A free point for CHOCO MUCHO.
And right now,
Micah Ortiz
they'll take anything
serving for the Flying
that's free
Titans.
because they have struggled to get their offense going here in the 4th set. Baron, Ortiz, Tolentino from the back row. Samoilenko.
Good set.
That's going to be 29 for Lena.
Already with not 29 points in this match. What a performance going for that cross-court. Strength here from that attack.
Service ace for Fajardo. As right now, it seems like the high-speed hitters are on their way
Yep.
to what appears to be a 4-set win.
We all know that serve pass. Lethal weapon at the service line.
Fajardo.
8-point lead, the biggest for the high-speed hitters in the 4th set. Block on the first touch by Manabat. From the pipe, Tolentino sends it outside. And right now, the Flying Titans starting to unravel late in set number 4.
I think they're going to call it
Jamie.
challenge.
There's
A block touch
on the
challenge.
floor by CHOCO MUCHO for a block touch.
On that attack of Tolentino, the back row attack.
It's tough to tell from where we are. Okay, here's a
No
fair play.
challenge.
Elena Samoilenko.
Card. Samoilenko admits
Fair
to it,
play.
so no need for the challenge. Tolentino will score the point, her second of the game.
Dindin Manabat serving.
So back-to-back points for the Flying Titans. Samoilenko.
Samoilenko.
She's got 30 already.
21.
What a performance so far from Lena, this time going down the line. But of course, Eric, CHOCO MUCHO in a rut
Serving.
in this set. And of course, the reinforcement is feeling under the weather.
Yep. Samoilenko touched it. It seemed like it was going outside, but
14 to
Samoilenko
21.
tried to dig it with one hand. So a side out for the Flying Titans. Take a look.
Mari Madrigal with that running attack above that block of PLDT. But Eric, I have to commend the performance of PLDT. Consistent and steady all throughout. Not committing a lot of unforced errors. But
Bedonia
wow, what a
through the
performance from Bedonia. I mean, Eric, she's up against a strong block in the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans.
Final timeout for the Flying Titans.
Ilaban natin yan. Okay? Tiyagain nyo sa pasa, tiyagain natin sa block, at sa defense. Tulong-tulungan lang natin yan dyan. Okay?
Isa. Let's go. Oh, pasa muna. Hey, CHOCO MUCHO!
Well, it is now or never
Right.
for the Flying Titans. Last time out and down by 8 with Samoilenko and the high-speed hitters 3 points away from a 4-set win.
Well, Eric, PLDT, well, first we got to talk about the 30 points of Lena, 27 from attacks, 2 blocks, and 1 ace. Calf
Substitution.
leading to their reinforcement to
10
do the
out,
heavy lifting,
19,
but the
Prado.
other players, the other spikers shined. Bedonia, Mika Reyes,
CHOCO MUCHO.
Erica Santos,
9 out, 15.
and now we have Prado
Rubino
up to
in.
serve. So it's a team
6 out,
effort.
3.
You can see the
Wall
chemistry is
in.
there. They are gelled, playing as a collective unit, whereas the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans are down
Dominic
by
Prado
8
serving.
points.
Manabat sits down along with Alba. There's a nice side out
Shot, Tubino.
from Tubino.
15.
But it may be too little too late for the Flying Titans at this point.
That is 7
Madayag,
points,
team captain.
7 attack points already from Honey Royce.
For the Flying Titans.
They need some sort of spark plug, I would say, in this fourth set, Eric.
They need a flamethrower
Yep.
at this point. A spark is not going to do it. Down by 7.
Need more than a spark.
Yeah. Santos now with 13.
Too much firepower coming from Erica Santos. Bump set coming from Calf. Avoiding that block going down the line. Now Alcantara and Jules Samonte being that double sub in this match. Isamolde.
Angelica Alcantara serving.
PLDT just 3 points away of clinching this win. Good serve.
Tubino pushes. And that will not do it. Double contact against the Flying Titans. And this is going to be 9 match points for the high-speed hitters.
PLDT now at match point.
Manabat and her first conference as a Flying Titan will come to an abrupt end unless they can turn this around.
That does sail out.
Valentino on the hit out.
Point Choco Mucho.
16 to 24.
Well, 1 match point saved. There's still 8 more against Nadi Madayag and the Flying Titans.
Substitution. Choco Mucho.
Manabat
3 out,
returns.
6.
Along with
in 15.
Alba.
Out, 9. Alba in. Mars Alba serving.
Alcantara. Nicares looking for the finish. Not just yet, says Tolentino. Here comes Manabat. Arado picks it up. Samoilenko for the finish. That is popped up by Ponce. Tolentino. Yes, 2 match points
Right
saved.
the hole. 17.
Kat Tolentino coming from the left pin in this match. Mike Ortiz setting her up. Good serve.
Bad pass from Samoilenko. Arado. Here's a free ball for the Flying Titans. Manabat. Yes!
Alba right on the
So
line.
3 match points saved by the Flying Titans.
24.
A lot of power. This is the strong rotation from the Flying Titans with Mars Alba on the service line and a full front row.
I'm out.
Timeout
I
for
see.
Coach
Yes.
Roderick Fort after losing 3 match points. We'll listen in.
Pag out of system. Pag saktong nakadikit, pwede. Pag naka-off, hindi malayuan.
Okay, coach.
Go, go, go!
Let's go.
Galiti!
Together.
Well, all Nika Reyes and the high-speed hitters need is 1. And they're going to receive
Yep.
on a serve by Alba. Let's see what they can put together.
Flying Titans.
Bedonia, she has the hot hand. Not just yet, says Tang Ponce. Tolentino sends that out.
Outside shot.
There
There's a
is
touch.
a touch on the tag of Kat Tolentino.
Samonte admits to it. So 4 match points saved
Service. Alba.
by the Flying Titans. But they're still down by 5 match points as well. Pushed by Samonte. There's an overpass, and that will do it. Bedonia puts it away. Her 16th point, a conference high. And the high-speed hitters have just taken out the Flying Titans.
PLDT high-speed hitters.
They take a look first at this Panalo play of the game brought to you by Yakult. Yakult every day okay.
Winning in 4-set fashion. Great production coming from CAF, spreading the offense evenly. But Lena with, doing the heavy lifting, attacking above the block, going cross court, sometimes going down the line. But the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans needing to go back to the drawing board and needing to understand what needs to be fixed from this conference.
Keisha Bitonia finishing with 16, the second leading scorer for the high-speed hitters, as they climb to 6-2 in the standings. And the reinforced conference of the Flying Titans have come to a screeching halt in this 4-set loss against the high-speed hitters. The Foxies definitely celebrating right now.
Yep. Well, we know that Akari will face the Farm Fresh Foxies on Saturday as we enter the quarterfinals.
Take a look at the official tally. Flying Titans wanting to send this to a fifth set.
We got to commend CAF for doing such a good job, commending her for the excellent sets in this match. The player of the match, Kim Fajardo. 17 excellent sets, 2 aces. The tandem that we have, Lena and CAF, so far in this match. You could see she's very composed, being that experienced setter for PLDT.
Coming up, the final game of the preliminaries, the Angels taking on the Crossovers, the third game of our triple header right here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Thanks to our director Marvin Chavez, for Kyla Castillo, my partner Jamie La Victoria, I'm Eric Tipan. Lady Luck opened a little window for the Flying Titans, but they could not capitalize because Samoilenko scored 30, and the high-speed hitters take out the Flying Titans in the last game of their preliminaries. More action coming up. Angels Crossovers next right here on Pilipinas Live.